Okay guys, for anyone who's watched my Golden Robe video, so Golden Robe is magical classes, specialized for magical classes. I'm Ranger. I crafted a Golden Robe instead of the Golden Chest Plate. Well, turns out the Golden Robe isn't specified for a Ranger. It can be equipped, and it does give an additional defense boost. However, uh, it also requires 65 intelligence to equip. So I'll be looking to change class today. I will be going with Necromancer. I may try Mage at some point. Necromancer seems to give a higher percentage damage increase while using the orb and certain weapons. So let's say if I'm using the silver orb of power and the staff, right? As mage, I'll have 106.5 damage, but as necro, I'll have 112.25, so almost 6 damage higher. And if I was using the gold orb of power and the staff as mage, that'll be 179.05, and as the necro 189, so 0.6. So that's over 10 damage increase. And even using the wand, I mean, as necro using the silver wand and the orb, you're gonna have close to 10 damage increase, and then using the using the what is it? Using the gold orb of power, right? And the wand, as mage gold orb power and wand 175.3, and then as necro 193.35. So almost 20 damage increase there using that wand. However, you will lose slightly in range, as the wand has slightly less range than the staff. But I mean, a heck of a damage increase there as Necromancer. Until things change in the future, I can't see right now. So it seems Necro is harder hitting. Just overall, the better class for magical. At least that's what I'm seeing. I'm unsure on the requirements. So for stats and that may differ depending on how you want to spec. So there may be some things there to consider. However, I'm not sure on those details yet. I have to try and figure it out or ask. I have been asking to see, but I don't know those details yet. So I am going to collect some sage as I need wisdom essence. Some people in chat were saying that sage gives wisdom essence. I haven't been doing a whole lot of herbalism. So yeah, we'll see. I haven't received any yet. I have 7 wisdom essence out of 10 required for the golden staff. I will be going with the extra range, as I like the full circle range. I'm not looking to lose that range at this point. Let's go ahead and craft the silver staff. I did have a look in Marketplace. There is one up there for 8,000 gold. However, I do have the materials required. And I will gain in crafting XP by crafting it myself. So here we have damage 45, necromancers gain 25% staff. So you will gain more as a mage using the staff just as a base. However, by adding that orb of power, necromancer actually comes out on top, because silver orb of power gives 56 damage increase and mage only gains 48. So yeah, 60 silver ore, 2 wisdom essence, the willow bark, coal, wood, and 5 old weapons. And 5 old weapons isn't a lot, considering some of the other weapons require 25. So yeah, pretty good value here, guys. If you're looking to craft a relatively easy to craft weapon as far as materials. Okay, go ahead and craft the silver arcane staff. And then I'll be looking, as I already have the golden robe, I'll be looking to craft the golden staff. Okay. This one right here. And the requirements, again, 25%. But then again, with that golden orb of power, Necromancer damage, 93.6 with the golden orb, right? Mage, 79.3. So you're going to gain more by using the orb and the staff as Necro than you would with Mage. Just then again, with those, how you want to spec, where you're going to put your stats. Keeping that in mind with the, yeah. And then waiting on the classes to be adjusted over time. Okay. So yeah, 60 or 5 wisdom. Am I on the silver? No, I want to go to gold. Where are you? Yeah, see, I'm under blacksmithing. If I go to all, for some reason, sometimes it's not showing up on the list. Okay, so if you go over to all, it'll show all. That needs adjusting. Here we go. So yeah, okay, 25 gold ingots, not a lot. The robe cost 40. Some of the other items 80, so 25, not a heck of a lot. 5 gold ore and 4 charcoal for 1 gold ingots. Okay, guys, so not a heck of a lot. What's that? 125. Yeah, 125 gold ore, right? Like 100 charcoal, not a lot. Pretty easy. The iron ingots, only 25, pretty simple. The wisdom essence, a rare drop from sage, I believe, 10. So I'm going to need 5 more of those. Whether I have to jump through my flags and start harvesting that sage, get that up. I have the willow bark, wood, yew, all that. Charcoal, pretty easy. 1 wood, 1 grass, or 1 wood, 1 coal. Pretty simple, I'll knock that out. Old weapons, like I said, not 25, so 15, pretty simple. And the 15k gold, not a heck of a lot. And the staff to chuck in there too. As you've seen, not a lot to craft that staff. So yeah, pretty affordable weapon, considering it's a golden weapon, guys. And it is punching out quite a bit of damage there as Necro. However, let's have a look at the golden orb of power. Now, I did hear some things about it not having a range nerf. I haven't unequipped my silver orb of power yet. That range reduction is massive. Yeah. So I may keep my silver orb of power for some time just to have that full circle range. Now, 47 gold ingots. Yeah, that's getting up there. All these other requirements with the wood and the bark. Charcoal's pretty easy. Okay, there we go. 15 wisdom essence. yeah, be looking to get those sage plants if that's what drops wisdom essence, gold and orb in there. Dark essence, okay, and a soul crystals. Whether those come from, is it a dark essence demon, soul crystal demon? I have a feeling that might be demons, guys, vampires, demons. Not thinking angel, maybe angel in there with that dark essence, something like that. I'm thinking demons, guys, for those drops there. All right. I really want to just get a clarification on this sage, to make sure that sage does drop the wisdom essence, as I'm not 100% on that. I'll see if I can find some sage and actually get a wisdom drop. I have harvested 3 for 3 now, so I'll just see what sort of drop ratio, how long it's going to take me to get 1 wisdom essence. No, it's just giving the 2 sage at the moment. I haven't been going for herbalism. Yeah, see there, I got the 1 wisdom essence. So that was like a 1 in 5 drop there. Yeah. So not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad at all. Whether that's like a 20% drop rate, 15, 10, something like that. 10 seems a bit low. Yeah, maybe more around that 15, 20% drop rate. Or whether it is just a 1 in 5. Yeah, so that's 2. Seems to be on anywhere from 2 to 5 flags. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, nah, see I got another drop there, guys. So I have a feeling that's more of like a percentage rather than have to harvest so many before you get a drop sort of thing. So yeah, I should have relatively close to my 10. So that was not very hard at all. Then I'll be looking to farm up those ingots, get those gold ingots and iron ingots sorted out, and then yeah, I should have my staff relatively soon. By the looks of things. Actually, this could work out quite well, as I was going to require 80 ingots, guys, for my longbow. A savage amount, in my opinion. I mean, that's, my goodness. What is that? 80 times 5 ore. So yeah, 400 gold ore just to get the ingots required, right, for the longbow. However, longest range item in the game, right? add the orb of power to it. Yeah. Longest range in the game. The longbow. May look at trading back up and going back into ranger in the future with that longbow, and maybe some sort of high level breastplate, chestplate sort of item. I do quite like that tanky class. However, I have the golden orb. In hindsight, I wish I had done the golden chestplate. However, it's an opportunity to try out a magical class, so let's go. Give it a go. Seize the opportunity. Well, let's have a look at how many I have now. See, I have the arcane staff sorted out. I'll go into all. I'll see how much wisdom essence I have now. I did have a look. Rogue does seem quite appealing, guys. However, with not having the quick slots in that, not being able to change from dagger to shuriken, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that for now. Golden arcane staff, wisdom essence 10. So yeah, guys, pretty much good to go. I do actually have the gold in my mailbox there for that. Get the charcoal sorted. I've already got the staff. Okay, get the charcoal sorted out, and those ingots in gold and iron. I'll make a note of that. So I shall need 25 of each. Times 25. Okay. And that'll be 25 times 5, right? Gives you 125 ore, and then the 100 charcoal. Pretty simple. And then I'm going to need more charcoal again, another 40-ish. So that's 140. And then I'm going to need the iron requirements for that in furnace are, I have the level 5 furnace now to be able to craft those gold ones. So yeah, same again, guys. 125. Okay, and then the 50 coal. Okay, pretty simple. And that gets that sorted. So yeah, only 125 gold ore in comparison to the 400 required for the longbow. I think at this point in the game, that's going to be a lot easier for me. My playtime is down due to life balance, so that should be rather good. Gold. Brilliant. Now I have a class reset to buy, and that will reset my stat points, I believe, as well, guys. I already have the golden robe equipped. I have the silver arcane staff. Inventory. Beautiful. Choose class. low strength. I do really like... So I've tried... I started the game in Warrior. I didn't like Warrior. Too squishy. Paladin. I did like Paladin. However, much prefer Ranger for having that full map range. Hence why I'm going with the staff. Low defense. Oh, right. Yeah, what do they come out with as a stat? Like a base? Yeah, that's it, eh? They come out with base stats, do they? Well, should we see what that is? Why not? What do we got? Okay, so that's just like a base level. So yeah, Ranger come out with just a base standard 12 strength, right? However, look at that, 12 defense. My goodness. So that is just your standard out the gate, what you get for the class. Okay. That damage is quite a lot though. That's just with the gear though, is it? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the requirements are for equipping. It's weird because I have the golden robe equipped, right? And if I go and unequip it, then I'll have to put in 65 points into intelligence, right? $35 required. So it requires 35 intelligence. As we know, the golden robe requires 65. Well, I'm going to go and put those points into intelligence. That is bizarre though. Because if I go and put those points into intelligence, right, and then go and equip these items, and then if I go and see my silver orb of power is equipped, right, so I have that range. Yeah, see, I got more range with the longbow. My longbow range was, so if I move out slightly, if I move out to like there, my longbow range was more like that. See how it's that much further outside the circle? Oh, look at this. This looks cool. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Oh, he is really cool. My goodness. Take a screenshot of that. Necromancer, eh? Sheesh. Alright, see my intelligence 65. Not quite sure what I want to do with the damage. I might keep my defense up somewhat because I am a big fan of defense. I've got 100 points into defense. or 80. Start off with 80. See what it feels like. Even if I have to respec my class again, just to fine tune it. Start off with like a rabbit. She seems to shoot some sort of blue orb. I wouldn't say he was very strong there. I am able to reach that deer on the outside of the circle, so that's cool. It's not smashing back that deer like a longbow would. So the attack speed tells me the attack speed is down. Okay, this spider is taking me down quite vigorously. I'm having to pump that heal on a spider. Okay. A spider. Okay. That tells me my defense needs to go up. So Necromancer defense isn't great. Nope, not great indeed. Let's put some flags down, get some fresh spawn. I am in the Coromandel of New Zealand. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's try take on an orc. I'll let him hit me too. See, that damage is not great. Ooh. I'm used to healing on orcs anyway, but I mean, these hits are quite severe, and it's not like my health is very high at all. I did take him out. However, I used to just do like this sort of stuff, just go and attack like 3, 4. See, now I need to focus on my heal because my heal's going down. So very squishy, guys. Necromancer, very squishy. I mean, as ranger, I would just be able to just like quite happily just tank them. I do really like the look of it though. I don't know what is a spider. Yeah, I do really like the look of the character. I am getting that range with staff. Someone did mention that wand is less range, so that may be quite annoying. You will have higher damage though with the wand. Okay. And when I say higher damage, like actually, guys, the staff as Necromancer gives higher damage. Oh wait. No, the silver staff as Necromancer gives higher damage than Mage, and even higher than the wand. However, as Necromancer using the wand and gold, you'll have higher damage than any of the other options. So that's interesting. Necromancer in silver will give higher damage using the wand, or the staff, sorry. So Necromancer using silver gear, staff, over mage, even over wand, but using gold gear, the wand as Necromancer, high damage. So that's interesting. So yeah, just bear in mind, guys, that yeah. However, it did say, like high damage, high mana for mage and necromancer, but then low strength as mage, and then low defense as necro. So that is interesting. So if I go like high damage, pretty much high strength, like if I go high strength as necromancer and just go and agility for attack speed and just smash them down, is that what I'm meant to be doing? And not worry about my defense so much, just run. Interesting. Well, I've already put an 80, and you can see my health was going into the red, but I was able to keep it up. However, attacking something like a dragon, guys, I can't really see me having much of a chance. I could imagine dying a lot, actually. However, if I stay away from the dragon, then it'll just be the fire burning that I'll have to monitor. So, worth a try. I got 94 stat points. I did say strength and agility. Increases magic damage and mana. Now, how does it increase magic damage? Like, honestly. Not so sure about that. Seems like I may just have to do my own testing and see what works. So strength increases physical damage. Oh, like physical damage. Defense increases damage. I don't get it. Well, I have a base stat of 9 strength. Now, why would I have 9 strength base stat as Necromancer if it increases? They're trying to say that defense skill points increase damage. Now, 20 damage for every 10 defense. Every 10 skill points allocated to defense increases damage by 20%. What? Oh, right. Okay, so he's saying that in putting points into defense as Necromancer increases your damage more than agility will and more than intelligence will as a base damage increase. However, okay, well, that is very interesting information. So that means putting points straight into strength as Necromancer would be not best used, as you could put them into defense and your damage would increase vastly more. Putting points into intelligence beyond what your gear requirements are will increase damage, but not necessarily as much as putting them into defense for damage output. He's not saying, like you said, increases magic damage and mana. Currently, mana is not used, so putting them into defense will give you greater yield as a damage increase. Agility will increase attack speed, crit chance, and dodge as well. So actually, guys, sounds like agility and defense. Yeah, he said he didn't put any points into strength. So he can't verify what that will do. Maybe it'll be best just to test it first. So if I write this stuff down, so we'll go strength, right, agility, int, intelligence, and then defense, right? Okay, we'll put, what is our base stats at the moment for these, right? Damage scaling is 828, right? Attack speed 1159, crit 19%. Okay. Right. Okay, I'll go and put 10 points into strength. Damage went up 831. So not a lot. Okay. Go and put another 10 into strength. Damage went up 834. So +3, +3. Only +3. That's bugger all. Okay, I got 74 left. Go on to agility, 10. Okay, what do we got here? 842. Okay, vastly more. Okay, 842, 6, that's +8. Okay, way better. Attack speed. Attack speed. 3 ms. It's faster. 21% crit. Okay, so that tells me that strength is out. Agility is in. Intelligence 10. What's that gonna do? Intelligence, damage up 856. Okay, so that was a heck of a lot. I went up +14, so vastly more increase than agility. Okay, other stats stay the same. Okay, he's onto something here. Put 10 points into defense. What do we got? Defense 876. My goodness, why is my attack? That's gone up 20. Is he even there? So, so guys, this is rather interesting. So it looks like I will be getting another one of these scroll of class resets. Or, no, I don't need a scroll of class reset. I need a scroll of stat reset. And that Now I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. Why has it not come through? Marketplace. I did purchase that. Did you see that? Yeah, there it is. So I've done a stat reset. I've got my items equipped, guys. I don't know if you see that. And I don't have 65 intelligence, right? However, I have my items equipped, so how about we just go and put 100 points into defense? If I have to do another stat scroll change, then so be it. A 100 points into defense. Bang! And my damage has gone up massively. I'm at 70% damage reduction. My goodness. However, my crit chance is very low. My attack speed is very low. My damage is good. However, I didn't like that my attack speed was so low. So I'm going to go and put 80 points. Let's go 50. 50 points into agility. Attack speed. Okay, that attack speed looks a lot closer. Why is my damage only at 837? Will my damage... Ah. It's like as if my damage has tapped out at 837. My crit chance is 29. Go and put another 20 points into agility. See if that damage goes up. It has gone up, but not a lot. Okay. More agility. Starting to get low on points. 37 crit chance. Jeez. I may as well just go agility, guys, honestly. I'll try a high spec agility. Now, bear in mind, I haven't put all the appropriate points into intelligence. Why is my base damage only 109? That is odd. I'll go refresh game. Yeah, see, it's only saying 109 damage, but my damage should be a lot higher than that. 44% crit. See what happens to the spider. And my attack speed is up too. See, that spider died before it even got to me. Smackarooskies. Okay. That is insane. Now, when they bring out mana, putting those points into intelligence could be quite valuable. Wow, look at that crit chance. That is insane. Huh. Cool. I'll be honest, guys, I'm quite liking this this high crit chance already. And I have 70% damage defense. 70% defense. Yeah. 1.54 attacks per second. Okay. Okay. Attack speed. Yeah. 876. 897. He said he was at Ashes level 82. See, I'm not level 82, so he said he was over about 1k damage. That sounds about right, given that I'm at pretty much 900. So in a way, I've actually kind of cheated the system. Let's see what happens to this orc. Because last time I attacked an orc, it wasn't very good. See, that orc isn't even getting much of a chance to get me. So I can pretty much take down these mobs before they even just like crit chance. Massive crit chance. Just my crit chance is that high that I could respec and put more into crit and take out of damage and defense. However, 70% defense is quite comfortable. Or I could just go insane damage, agility, insane crit, and attack speed. I mean, just really fire it out there. Tell you what, I'll give it a go, because it is quite cool to see. Where is it? Ah. Okay, guys. We're going to go like complete agility. Would it be complete agility? I think I had like 100 points into agility before. Let's see. Was it like 46? 46% crit. So let's get back to there first. And I want to see how squishy my damage is by not putting it into defense. If you know what I mean? Like, look, 57% defense, you know? 39. I'm going to have to go more into agility. Let's go another 25 points into agility. Okay. That leaves me 100 available points. There we are. I'm at 44% crit. My attack speed's back. So that's where I was at. I'm down 13% defense. That is a lot. 13%. I'm gonna go find some mob to try this out on, as I want to see how weak my defense is. Oh goodness, okay, how about a frickin' angel, guys? Yeah. And we'll see what that 46% crit's like. How hard's he gonna hit me? It's not horrendous, though it is quite squishy. I'm taking him down quite nicely. It's quite comfortable. It's not like... He's going down quite nice. He could go down faster though. So let's try full. Did I just level up? I just leveled up. Okay. We're going insane agility, guys. Let's hit it. The whole lot. Let's see how high this agility can go. Let's go to there for now. 56 crit, max 75 crit, attack speed. Guys, my attack speed hasn't increased. 1.54. It's staying at 1.54. My damage is not up to 900. So, however, that crit has increased. I'm going to put it up another 20 points. I want to see if that attack speed goes up at all. Attack speed is not increasing. Okay, so my crit's going up, but my attack speed is tapped out, guys. So that tells me that at a certain point, my attack speed will max. So I may be better maxing my attack speed, keeping my crit up to a reasonable level, and then hitting out my damage and defense for a maximum. However, this is an insane amount of crit chance. It's well over 50, guys. I'm at 64% crit. Let's see how this goes. Let's attack a skeleton. Skeletons aren't easy. Like, my attack speed's maxed out. I'm just getting some normal hits there on him. He got a hit on me. I went down like half health. Not very good defense at all. Attack 3 things at once. And see how amazing this crit is. Are they even going to make it to me? Look at those crit numbers coming up. My gosh. Okay, I don't think they even got a hit on me. They didn't. Okay, so I pretty much critted them out. It was pretty cool. And 75% crit. And if I'm that strong, guys, I mean, it may be like a real fast gold earn. However, if you die and you lose your gold because your defense is so low and you're distracted or something, it may be very annoying. Some pros and cons there. Let's try this bear. I have the staff equipped, so I've got awesome range. let's just attack some things. Rabbit, this giant spider. What's he gonna do to me? Gonna get a hit on? Yep. Hit me down. Not quite half. Let the poison kick in. So yeah, very high damage, guys. Tell you what, I may run this for a while. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm gonna make another video.